Hey guys, I'm so excited that we're getting ready for our zines. You can hear Peter in the background. He's doing a Zoom call. We're all at home. Quinn's out mowing the lawn. June's around here somewhere. Who knows about He-Man? But anyone can make an appearance. So I want to go over some of the directions for the zines and some of the procedures that we're going to go through. So I made a little flow map. You know I love the thinking maps. Click, click, click. Turn this around. Here we go. So we always start with an experience with our lessons, and the experience is all around us. We're living through a global pandemic. This is something that won't happen again for a long, long time. It's historic. And then we moved into some inquiry, and we read some kid reports on Time for Kids, and I know you talk to your parents a lot too. That's part of inquiry. And we did some sketch noting. You did a beautiful job with those. So now we're starting on the create part. And it was really fun reading your thinking maps today. You all had so many great original ideas to put into your zines. So thinking maps are done. So let's go over and look at mine real quick. I put the Bloomington report in the middle like you did. And then I put the 5 topics. So we have, I'm going to start with, so every topic will be a page of our zine. There's going to be a page about facts about COVID-19. And I think that will be kind of part of my introduction. And I know I want to define pandemic. I want to talk about some of the facts about the COVID. And then I want to, something that surprised me is I've been reading about how a lot of people have very mild symptoms. And then I think I'll talk a little bit about the consequences, and I'll have a page for that. So that's going to be a page. And every day we'll write 1 page. And I'll put this all on Canvas so you don't have to remember it from the video. But 1 page a day. So the next will be the consequences. We're staying home and we're kind of bumping into each other a lot. My kitchen's very small and we're always in the place where someone else wants to be, it seems like. A lot of people talked about canceling trips. Peter and I had a plan to go to Greece in June. We had to cancel that. That was a bummer. And most of the consequences, I'm going to talk about distance teaching and the pluses and the minuses of that, because that's been so new to me. And I want to talk a little bit about the family routines that we've set up. Every day at dinner, let me move this. We ask, who'd you talk to in the outside world today? We talk about who we called and what they had to say. We now have a candy jar with chocolate in it on our counter, and that's an important part of our day. We have a chore chart. I'm going to be honest, we don't always stick to it, including me. We started an art table, and Harriet is right on the art table, and we like to look at her while we're creating stuff. Some positives. Well, the big positive, of course, is that Quinn and Rachel came to stay with us from Louisiana, and they brought June and He-Man. And I'm getting a lot more sleep. I get to eat Twix bars almost every day. They're the minis, but I love them. And we're doing new things. I'm going to write new things. Last night, I cut Quinn's hair. First time I've ever done hair cutting. I think I did a pretty good job. I don't know what he thinks about it. He's kind of going, it's good. And last, the advice. I thought you guys had some great ideas. For me, if I get in a little bit of a bad mood, I try to give myself some space and go in my bedroom with my book or just watch a show and just relax. And I'm trying to remember that I don't have to do a bunch of new projects. Even though I have this time, it's okay that I'm not, painting my deck. I think for me, it's helpful to stay connected with people and try to have some fun every day. And I'm also realizing I've got to limit the Twix. I can't be getting in that candy jar all the time. So I got a page for each of the main topics. So I'll share a page every day and you'll share a page with me. So we're doing 5 zine pages, 1 each day. And you need writing on each page and some artwork on each page. And I want you to talk to you about some of the 3 C's. You know I'm big on the 3 C's. And always reflect before you submit your assignment. Do you have 5 to 7 sentences per page? Is your work correct? Did you work on cups? Is it neat? Neat is big when you're publishing. Is it creative? Did you decorate each page? So I'm going to start my first page tomorrow with this facts about the COVID-19 and introduce what it's like for us right now in Bloomington. And I'm going to make it on, I decided I wanted a square zine. So I cut out this paper to be 8 by 8. And I didn't know, did I want lined paper or do I want plain paper? So I cut out some of both. I cut out, I had this old piece of paper that I've been saving for something for a long time. And even though it's a little bent, I don't care. I think it'll be a good cover. So every day I'll either write on this, or I might go back and forth. You can choose the size you want your zine to be and the kind of paper you want to use. And for decorations, I'm going to do some collaging. National Geographic, I just bought a bunch of these at that book fair, the library's book fair, the Red Cross book sale. I bought a bunch of those. I'm going to collage. I have my, I love stamps. So I got my stamp pad. Got some stickers. Might throw some stickers in there. What else do I got? Oh, I have colored pencils. So I like to add a little color and pop in there. So every page will have, remember the 3 C's. It'll have 5 to 7 sentences. It'll be neat, and every page will be decorated. And then we'll work on the cover at the end. Don't worry about the cover, and don't staple your pages together yet. Keep them separate, but keep them safe somewhere. So I'm happy to get started, and we'll see how it goes. Remember, one other thing I wanted to tell you. If you want to type your pages, you can if you have a printer, because you're going to have to cut it out and glue it onto your pages. So think about that. Some people like to type. That's fine with me as long as it's 5 to 7 sentences per page. Neat, of course. Cups. Each page decorated. All right, we're ready to go. I'm excited. Send me some pages.